Okay, time for a new video. Welcome back to my channel, or hello if you're new. This is yet another Eurovision 2026 related video here on my channel, and another reaction type video as well, because right now I am about to listen for the first time to snippets of all of the songs involved in the Malta Eurovision Song Contest 2026. That is Malta's upcoming selection with regards to the 2026 edition of the ESC, which as we all know will take place this May in Vienna, Austria. As always, you're welcome to let me know your thoughts on anything I discuss in today's video by leaving a comment down below. And as always, there are links in the description to my other social media pages. Check them out if you so wish. I am filming this on January the 1st, 2026, so it is indeed my first video of the year on this channel, and Happy New Year to anybody who might well be seeing this. Thank you for your support in 2025. Let's get straight into this. The MESC 2026 begins with a semi-final on January the 15th, where all 18 artists are involved. 12 will qualify for the final. Jury and public voting will be used. The venue for these two shows is the same venue as has been used several times previously. We've known the lineup for a good while. Very short snippets of all of these songs were revealed several weeks ago, and I listened to those snippets, but I did not film a video because I just didn't really see the point. These snippets were very short indeed. I now believe all of these songs are available in full. I'm not entirely sure. I think they are. In my own time, I will check them out in full and no doubt discover my favourites and mention those favourites in future videos, and I will perhaps post about it on my other social media pages as well. Right now, I am just checking out snippets, and I have two videos loaded up and ready to go. One is by ESC Samuel, the other is by ESC Marco, and it's Marco's video I'll be starting with first. They have already ranked these songs, so it is their top 18 that I'm reacting to. The lineup is as follows, and you'll have to forgive me because my pronunciations will no doubt be atrocious in places here. We have Nerga Unkum by the Adria Twins, Bella by Aiden, Shouted Out by Chescalea, Trophy by Denise, Achi Cuckoo Don't Think About It by Emma, Guide You Home by Franklin Kalea, Universe by Janice Manjan, Let a Girl Breathe by Kelsey Borg, Perfectly Broken by Kelsey Attard, On the Borderline by Kurt Anthony, Mela by Liston, Momenti Spier by Mark Anthony Bartolo, The Flute, there is a longer title there, but I can't pronounce it, by Matt Black, Brutality Mentality by Matthew Cilia and the After Party, My Sweet Angel by Michael Bartolo Sherkop, Ganador by Nathan Saylor, Hold Myself Up by Rhiannon Mikulev, and Pose by Stefan Galea. Many of these names will be familiar to you if you have followed the Maltese selection in the past. Aiden has been involved before. He is probably the favourite on paper here. The Adria Twins have been involved before. I think it was last year. Denise, fairly big star I would say, been involved before. Franklin Kalea, great voice, had a few schmaltzy ballads in the past. He's back. Janice Manjan, I think, was the runner-up a few years ago. Kelsey Attard has been involved before. Mark Anthony Bartolo has been involved several times. Matt Black has been involved before, come close to winning. Stefan Galea, I think, has been involved a few times. There's definitely a few familiar names. Now, on EurovisionWorld.com, there are star ratings for these songs, albeit not for Aiden. But it seems as though the early favourites are Denise, Matt Black, Nathan and Stefan. So let's check out these snippets, and as I said a moment ago, I will check these songs out in full in my own time. As always, I am looking for immediacy. I am looking for something that immediately grabs my attention, because for a lot of people tuning in on the night, they will be hearing all of the tracks for the first time. So they are looking for immediacy, something that immediately grabs their attention. So with that being said, ESC Marco's video is first. If these snippets are very, very short indeed, I apologise. Aiden's song, I think, is a little bit hard to find. I think it's on Spotify, but some people are saying that they haven't been able to hear it yet. Anyway, here we go. What I'm watching won't be in the bottom corner of the video you're watching. That's the way it usually is. Feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Malta. They've never won, finished second twice, back in 2002 and 2005. They have struggled in recent years, I think it's fair to say, but Miriana Conte did make the final in Basel last year with Serving, which was a bit of a fan favourite, but ultimately really underperformed in the voting. Can they improve in 2026? Here we go. Mela. Okay. That strikes me as a bit of an old school hip-hop type number. The title of the song is repeated a few times. It's not really my thing. Songs like this are not really my cup of tea at all. Next up is Guide You Home by Franklin. And is that a huge tattoo on his neck? Oh yeah. It's an old school schmaltzy ballad, and I said a moment ago, Franklin's had a few of these in the past. He's a great vocalist, of that there is no question. He will sing this very well. But it's immediately striking me as dated. Trying to be quite emphatic. Okay. Brutality Mentality. Okay, this is a bit of a rock song, slightly gruff, I would say, in terms of its delivery. These snippets are short, but I will be checking out the other video in just a moment's time. Okay, it's not too aggressive, but that is something a bit different in the Maltese selection, I would say. Mark Anthony Bartolo. Okay, he's had a few gentle acoustic ditties in the past. And this seems to be another one. Yeah. All you need, I think, is a few seconds to really gauge what a song is all about. It sounds okay. Next up is Rhiannon. Bit of a power ballad. Okay. Maybe lacking a little bit of oomph in that snippet, but otherwise okay. Kelsey. Little bit of momentum in this one. Big note. Okay, that's the strongest one so far for me. Janice. Okay. I wanna be inside you. It sounds a little bit like a Carrie Underwood song. Especially that chorus. Okay, it doesn't sound a million miles away from a song that she had in MESC several years ago. I think the one that she was the runner-up with. I'm sure she was the runner-up. Anyway. Adria Twins. Oh. This sounds very similar to what I just listened to. Some strings in the background. Classing the joint up a bit, maybe. Sounds okay. I liked their song previously. Kurt Anthony. Okay, some na-na-nas, which is a little bit on the lazy side, I think it's fair to say. Sounds okay. It actually reminds me a little bit there of Always on the Run by Isaac, Germany 2024. Okay. Emma. Achikuku. Okay. Light-hearted, poppy, maybe a tad funky in places, perhaps. Okay. Michael Bartolo Sherkop. Okay, so this one is perhaps a bit bluesy rock in style. Okay, still not blown away by anything, you know, straight away. That immediacy that I always talk about. Chess. Okay, okay, that sounds fine, but it's not blowing me away. Nathan. Ganador. Winner. Okay, it's a bit of a party song. There'll be some choreo. Immediately, and this is not a criticism, I'm just giving you my thoughts out loud here. Immediately, it sounds like so many things I've heard before. Matte Black. That's a very different looking Matte Black. Tattoos, glasses. They're going for some sort of warrior, almost, I don't know, regal looking photo shoot here. Okay, this sounds familiar. Almost a bit like Run to the Hills, Clara Hammerstrom, Melfest a few years ago. Don't know why I think that. Just the beat in the background, maybe. Run to the hills. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay, a few seconds is all I need to say that this is probably his best MESC effort so far. I was not really a fan of the other tracks he brought to the table. This one's okay. Who's this? Stefan. It seems to me, with a lot of national finals, that the songs that end up the most popular are those songs where there is a dance break or there is seemingly more emphasis on instrumental parts of the track than anything else. And again, this is not a criticism, but it just seems to me as though those songs end up as the favourites. Like, in this snippet, I'm just already thinking about how it's going to come across on stage. And again, there'll be choreo, some lively movements perhaps. It sounds okay, but I'm not immediately blown away. Aiden, probably the winner. Okay. Drama, theatrical, giving off those vibes immediately. Kelsey. Ooh. That's got some potential. If she can nail that live, that's got some potential. Denise. Number 1. Oh, some na-na-nas. Bit lazy. Again, you know, some of these are blending together. Sounds like an alright pop song. It'll be heavy on the choreo, perhaps. There we go. Let's check out ESC Samuel's video. Can't say there's anything that's really impressing me, apart from maybe Let a Girl Breathe. Okay. So Mark Anthony is last in this video. Yeah, that's fine, but it's not competitive. Nathan, 17th. Crikey. Sounds very basic, I'm afraid to say. Brutality Mentality, yes. I'm not sure about that one. Stefan Galea. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm already saying that Malta are probably going to pick a song here that is going to do better. Well, Malta usually do better in the jury vote, and they've often struggled in the public vote. But it feels to me here as though there are perhaps more public favourite songs than jury favourite songs. I can't see Malta going for one of the fairly straightforward ballads. Matte Black. Yeah, this is a strong contender. Yeah, it's not too bad. Listom. No, that's not for me, I'm afraid. Franklin, too dated. Adria Twins, lovely but not competitive. Emma, nice, different, not competitive. Kelsey Attard, that's one of the better ones here. That's not too bad. Janice, might do all right, but not at Eurovision. Kurt Anthony, that's okay. Chess, beautiful woman, not bad. Kelsey, I'm saying that's probably, excuse me, I'm saying that's probably my favourite, because there is immediacy. Rhiannon. Yeah, this type of sassy stuff we've heard a lot in the past. Sounds alright. Aidan, probably the one to beat. Michael with My Sweet Angel. Sounds alright. And then Denise #1 again. Yeah, it sounds okay. It sounds okay. That's one of the better ones here as well. Okay. Unless there's another video that's been uploaded since I've been filming this one you're watching now. Not really. Like I said, I will check out these songs in full in my own time. Can't emphasise that enough. I would say Let a Girl Breathe by Kelsey Borg, #1 for me, based on what I've just heard. The other strong contenders, for me personally, Trophy by Denise, sounded pretty good. The Flute by Matt Black, definitely stood out from the field. And that really is about it. That really is about it. A lot will obviously depend on the staging, the live vocals, etc. I think Aidan or Matt Black will probably win this. But that song, Let a Girl Breathe... Oh, I could play this... Oh, no, the songs are all on YouTube looking at this. Fantastic. Well, I will, yes, listen to them in my own time. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Let me know your thoughts on MESC 2026. I know that you can't really form much of an opinion based on very short snippets, but you can sort of start to think to yourself, okay, that one maybe has something about it, that one's not really for me. And then, in my own time, I just go through the songs one by one, starting with those that maybe aren't standing out the most to me, and then finishing with the one that is probably going to end up being my favourite. And then in a future video, I will probably mention my top 3 or something like that. Anyway, MESC gets going fairly shortly, in just a couple of weeks. It will be here before you know it. Anyway, that is it. I'm rambling big time. Thank you very much for watching this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below, if you so wish to leave a comment, that is. And until next time, take care of yourselves, stay safe, and bye for now.